like this guy, I think it's time to rethink your digital strategy. I mean, if the goal centers around online learning, well, it shouldn't cost money. It should make money. It comes down to change. You know, like another guy said, you know, change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. Here's one way of looking at online course content. You start with a digital strategy in a hub and spoke fashion. You obviously work out and then back in, you know, starting a course with your course content. But all at the same time, you have to also consider how people buy in terms of a 24/7 e-commerce platform. But you also have to consider how social media, you know, impacts your overall marketing, as well as your price point per CE hour. You know, it really does come down to a package deal. It truly is a hub and spoke relationship. I mean, you have to rethink everything. I mean, rethink everything in order to make this work. So you need to stop, you know, and take note, you know, because better course content plus a better user experience does equal better ROI. It just does. And I think it starts with, you know, shedding some new light on the overall problem, which is the right questions. I mean, ask better questions and you'll get better answers. You start with the end in mind. You focus on where you want to be and not where you are. And you do it fast because time is money, and we get that. I mean, you need a fast flying train on a tornado track to shoot you someplace and shoot you back. So says Bob Dylan. I couldn't agree more, because people want continuing ed anytime, anywhere. And they want it simple. And by all means, keep it moving. And oh yeah, keep it relevant. Note again, start with the end in mind. You know, to put this in perspective, PricewaterhouseCoopers once said, online learning, you know, would become one of the most cost-effective ways of educating the world's expanding workforce. Well, that would be an understatement. As conservative as PwC is, you know, with their $31 billion a year in sales, they definitely have / get staying power. You know, no matter what space they're playing in. Case in point, if the focus was no larger than online learning as it relates to professional trade associations and CE, that's an $8 billion a year value proposition with a 14% annual growth rate well into 2016. But you have to think out of the box. I mean, you need a digital strategy. And I think it starts with a pricing strategy, because that largely defines the value proposition in most people's eyes. Now granted, it needs to sound right, and it needs to look right, and run like a charm. The solution? The solution is an 80-page patent-pending solution called the Learning Desktop. It's a package deal, and it's a numbers game, regardless of platform. Again, better course content plus better user experience equals better ROI. Consider this. Behind that door is a new door with a new set of questions based upon a business case with your numbers, your projections, and your goals, which is why, you know, most people don't want just an online course. They want an online course library. And that being said, if it is time for you to do something, you know, different or else, by all means, contact us. Remember, online learning shouldn't cost money. It should make money. You know, and I always think back to one client who recently said, you know, what about inexpensive mobile webinars? No problem. We have live self-service streaming. Upload as many courses as you want. No problem. And if the situation's right, we'll even partner with you. I mean, we'll even work with your event sponsors to further offset your investment. Again, no problem. Question: what if you could pilot one online course with no more obligation / exposure beyond that? And we'll even throw in enterprise-wide support behind you, because we want to see you succeed. Make your money, and then decide on how you wish to move forward. You know, we're talking about custom portal work with the same look and feel of your site. I mean, a seamless turnkey with 24/7 e-commerce capabilities, you know, with embedded social media to reach people that otherwise you would never have access to. That being said, if we can help, don't hesitate to reach out to us if you want to be more competitive. Feel free to contact me directly, or Lee Ashcroft from London, or anyone else in our digital strategy practice. You will have only one point of contact after we speak, from concept to launch. The best of luck. with you and your coursework.